Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2, which is running Ubuntu Linux with a robot operating system controlling this breadboard with electronics and fischertechnik, mechatronics, robotics, a motor with propeller, a phototransistor as well as an LED and a button and two more LEDs, and via band cable the Raspberry Pi with serial connector and HDMI cable. HDMI cable is not really useful in this case since it's running VNC through a network cable that is hidden somewhere here. And by lack of space on screen, I am also using this MacBook with extended screen where I deal with some settings and some other stuff like compiling. So let's go back to the circuits. The idea of a robot operating system is that you can control and receive messages, and that is exactly what I want to do. Motor is being controlled, and then it is the idea that by shining a light on the phototransistor, the LED will go working. Well, doesn't happen yet. Last time I realized that I had to send some kind of data, but what kind of data? And how can I make sure that if I don't send the correct data that it won't work? So that is the objective for this time. So let's see for the software how things work out. So with the virtual desktops, on desktop 1 the source code is control, motor, phototransistor and the fischertechnik LED, and on the second screen running is the ROS core, then about to run is control, and I should actually give it a name, run control, and this is, well, it says ROS core, so that's clear. Here it will run FT motor, and here it will run phototransistor, and phototransistor has to run in order for and this is not going correct, in order to have fischertechnik LED to run as well, because phototransistor is the publisher for FT LED. So last time it didn't quite work out, and the question is, why doesn't it work out? Most likely because there's a message issue, and I will first run everything and then see where it goes wrong exactly. So that is one thing. Motor, and it would be nice if it actually will run. Well, it did something. Yep, it runs. and then phototransistor. Yep. Then LED. The red LED can work as well. Let's just for completeness run that one. So ROS run, and then red LED. So then this step is run red LED. Go. That one should work. It is probably the reason. Yes, there was a cable not entirely connected, and this will be then run FT LED. Alright, so what goes wrong when? Well, let's shine a light. Now it detects, but there's no difference, absolutely no difference in response to the at FT LED. So I need to change something. Question is what? So let's go figure out what. And to do that, I have to quit this one and I have to quit this one. So my idea is that here's done something. If the light is detected, then variable photo is being set to 1. So why not say if here is string 2, SS2, which is dealing with photo, and it is assigned to message to data. But what I want is if photo is larger than 0, then do this. And then message 2. I think that will be the better one. So this one goes here, and this one goes just let's make this as well here. I need to publish, to print stuff, so then this may just as well go here, and that will be, of course, message 2. Assuming that everything will be okay then. And of course I have to publish. So this one is going here, then this one is going there, and now everything should be alright. Let me put parentheses, brackets actually. And that will be alright. I think, I hope. So let's go compile stuff. And it would be very nice as well if, okay, this one has quit and this one has quit. Very good. Also, I will have to quit this one and this one. Alright. Although not strictly necessary, because this one has no influence on phototransistor and LED. But what the heck. Let's compile. Alright, and I have to kill processes for motor and red LED because they are still running. So in this window here, I have to find which processes they are. Yeah, that is motor, and that is 7552. So that was indeed motor. Now for the LED. Yeah. And that is 7689 if I read it correctly. 689. And yes, terminated. Very nice. Now I have to do catkin make and see that my recent code changes are correct. Let me enlarge the window. And yes, this is on the Mac, so not really on the Mac, it's on the Mac on the Raspberry Pi, but doing it via VNC on the Mac. MacBook. So I'm quite curious if this is going to work out at all. Takes a bit of a time. A long time. On the other hand, it doesn't matter to me as long as it works. Still building. Right. Usually it doesn't take that long. So why is it taking that long? There are no nodes running, only ROS core is running. So who knows what's up? And this is a kind of boring part, so let's wait and see. No. Dat is de verkeerde. hierop drukken. Alright, there was indeed a problem, but I don't know if I've solved that. Anyway. Let's just try again. And the problem was also that the other virtual screens were completely frozen for quite some time as well. So something didn't work out, clearly. Okay, now something makes out, and that is in FTLED source. Message 2 is not declared in this scope. Okay. So I have to find that out. Yeah, right, let's see. And I just realized where the mistake was. I copied the fischertechnik LED node, but when I made in the phototransistor a message 2, and I refer here to message 2, then it is very nice if I indeed define a message 2. And since this one is only dependent on phototransistor, I have to define it. So that was the problem. Now it's a wait if it actually compiles correctly. So a quick thing to the Mac. And it takes some time on the phototransistor right now, 35%. Hopefully that won't last too long, but let's see. And it is still very much busy to build it, so which makes me wonder what is going on. Is everything the way it should be? Last time I had this, it took quite some time, and let's see if things are hanging again. You never know. And yes, things are hanging again. So this procedure takes a lot of processing power, and now it without me cancelling it, it says what is or what it finds wrong. But the question is, what does it find wrong? Again, oh, I made a mistake here somewhere, because it said MSGI tool was not declared in the scope somehow. Yeah, and that is correct. I have to correct a typo. So let's do it again. Hopefully it will find no problem this time. And that I can, oh, it does find. And where is it this time? Oh, it link. It actually links. So, but this is still 29%. Although it has some problems. So it's not flawless. But it works. Apparently it works. So let's test. So let's run again with hopefully all errors dealt with. Motor. Phototransistor. Red LED. And fischertechnik LED. And okay, now this is not quite what I expected. So in this case it says phototransistor. Yeah, fine. It publishes message 2. However, I should have had a difference. I should get a difference where it comes to messaging reception. Primarily in the lower window, where I am waiting for. Oh wait, what I also can do. Let's do that. Make a difference. That will be slightly better. So here I heard, what did I hear? Some very large number. But how and what? Because it always hears it, no matter what. Although that's not entirely true if I see. Alright, I start it again and I get something different, very different. But if I have larger than 0 or if I have 1, same thing. And if I have 0, then it shouldn't do anything. And this is getting a number, which is in itself correct. But which number does it get? That's the point. Because that's a bit odd. Photo, okay. What is photo getting? I have to print photo here as well. No, but and I have to make sure that even though it is larger than 0, that it is the correct version, the correct number. So if this is equal to 1, then photo is assigned to SS2, and no, else if photo is 0, why does this work not the way I like? Alright. Else if this is otherwise, send nothing, just ROS info. ROS info, photo is 0, I think. Let me ponder about that. Last part for now. I have changed the code that if photo is 0, nothing is being sent, just a print of the value of photo, which should be 0 then. I let everything run except phototransistor and LED, and so far so good, but let me run the compiler again, which did it correctly. So I am going to run the phototransistor again, run the FT-LED again, and now what does it do? Okay, let me not shine something. Photo should be 0 now, except that it doesn't say anywhere no light. Let me remove the light. There is nowhere that I see now no light, geen licht. Which also means that my algorithm doesn't really work. And this one won't really shine. So something is still not working, unfortunately. I want to send data integer because I can, but so far it doesn't work. Too bad. It needs refinement. And with that I say thank you for watching. This is, like I said, not really working out, but oh well, things happen. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment or suggestion. Does this work? No, not in the present thing. Anyway, Leave a comment or suggestion if you like it. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. You can also show your appreciation by making a donation via either PayPal or Wired. More information, please see my website under the video for more information. You can also choose to become a patron, and depending on the pledge, may have your name mentioned. This is obviously going to be continued. Have a nice day, and bye bye.